Hey everybody, welcome back to First Sip here at Elevated Beer, Wine, and Spirits. I'm Matt, and we've realized that nobody really likes having Tom on here anyway, especially when we have reps here. So I'm proud to introduce today, we've got Alex from Green Flash Brewing. Alex, thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, in front of us we've got Green Flash, we've got Cellar 3, and we've got Alpine Beer Company. Alex, indulge us. Let us know kind of how these fall under the same sort of umbrella.
Sure. Well, Green Flash as a company was founded in 2002 by Mike and Laura Hinckley in San Diego.
Cool.
They were a couple that owned a bar, and they saw that the craft beer industry was becoming what it was, and they wanted to join in and start making some fantastic beers.
Sweet.
Green Flash was originally founded as an IPA-style brewery. The brewmaster at the time went to Belgium, learned how to brew a bunch of Belgian-style beers, came back, and now we are known as IPA and Belgian brewery.
Cool.
In 1999, Alpine was founded by Pat and Val McElhenney.
Okay.
And a few years down the road, they wanted to release their brands throughout the country. And Mike and Pat were friends. And Mike eventually offered money to Pat and said, I want to buy your brewery. So he did back in 2014.
Okay.
So now we own Alpine.
Awesome.
Alpine still operates up in Alpine, California.
Cool.
Up in the foothills of northwestern San Diego County.
Okay.
And through that partnership and that relationship, we are now distributed with both these brands through all 50 states in the country.
Okay.
So we have a national footprint. And we are the second largest independently owned brewery in San Diego County. Okay. Whereas there's upwards to 140 breweries in that county.
Wow.
So.
Wow. In that county, there's 140. Yeah. Wow. That's cool. So yeah, that's awesome that that it was kind of a friendship that led to an acquisition that led to a conquering of the United States, if you will.
Exactly.
So we're going to dive in and taste some stuff from both Green Flash and Alpine. But before we do that, tell us a little bit more about Cellar 3 and some of the barrel aging beers and the styles that you guys do.
All sorts of barrel aging style beers at Cellar 3. Anything from red wine barrels, white wine barrels, gin barrels, tequila barrels. Any type of barrel you can think of, we're aging beer in.
Cool.
We're using all sorts of different infections to sour the beers. We're using the Brettanomyces and Lactobacillus. They're basically experimenting with anything and everything you can possibly think of. We're also doing Belgian-style beers there as well that aren't necessarily Brett or Lacto-style beers or barrel-aged. We're just doing our classier, higher-end.
Cool. So if you're into Belgians, check out Cellar 3. If you're into sours, check out Cellar 3. If you're into beer adventures, check out Cellar 3. So moving on to Alpine, tell us about some of the beers that Alpine is doing, and then what we're going to be tasting today, windows up.
Yeah, Alpine is basically known within the hophead world as being just a world-class IPA brewery. Most of the IPAs that come out of that facility are in the high 90s on ratebeer.com, high 90s on beeradvocate.com. It's one of those beer geek heavens. It's known as the home of pure hoppiness.
Nice.
Duet is a brand that is gaining some traction nationally. It's in the top 10 rated IPAs in the country.
So tell us about Windows Up.
Windows Up comes in at about 7%. It's a 41 IBU. What you will find from a lot of the Alpine brands is that as hoppy as our beers are, they're not going to be super punchy in the mouth.
Yep.
You know, super high IBUs. Very flavorful. You're going to have citrusy notes. It's quite dank, but it's not anything that's overpowering or aggressive in the hop nature.
Yeah. I'm getting a first look, a first sip of this. As I get a smell of it, definitely start to get those citrus, tropical,
pineapple.
Pineapple aromas coming up through there. And then as I sip it, exactly like you said, it doesn't punch me in the mouth. It's got those good hop, tropical, and even flavor-wise, some pineapple in there. Yeah. You know, I've said this about beers before, but it's just kind of what I want in an IPA. And
that is what Alpine does.
Yeah, it gives me what I want in an IPA.
Alpine makes what you want in an IPA.
Yeah.
This is a beer that starts citrusy, fruity, but it ends quite dank and resinous. And it kind of hangs along for you.
Yeah.
You know, gives you a little bit of a ride.
Yeah, I love this one. This is definitely one that I could sit down and drink one, or I could sit down and probably put down 3 or 4 if I needed to.
That's why we sell 6 at a time.
Exactly, nice. So that's windows up. So let's go ahead and jump over to the Green Flash brand, and we're going to be trying Palate Wrecker. Tell us a little bit about this beer.
So Palate Wrecker was developed a few years ago. The brewers at Green Flash wanted to make a beer that was going to offend you in the hop realm. They did want to punch you in the mouth, and they did want to make you cry for your mommy. And that's what they did. What we do have is an IPA that's brewed with 6 pounds of hops per barrel. We name it for what it is. It is a Palate Wrecker. We're not suggesting that you drink it as your first beer. If you do drink it as your first beer, please make sure it's your last beer. That's all you're going to drink for that evening. But it is, for as palate wrecking as it does have very citrusy qualities and citrusy characteristics to it, but it is quite dank, very resinous. It comes in at over 100 IBU.
Wow.
It's 9.2% ABV. It is an Imperial IPA, and we brought it out of retirement.
Yep.
It was retired for 2 years, so we brought it back as a seasonal release for 2017.
Cool.
So
Yeah,
it's available now.
I'm getting a first sip of this, and yeah, as a hophead, I love this. If you're not a hophead, I can just about guarantee that you're not going to love this beer.
Yeah.
This is not a good intro to IPAs, if you will. But like you said, I don't love when a beer is super bitter just for bitterness' sake. It is coming with a ton of cool hop flavors there. Again, there is some citrusy. There is some of those tropical flavors. And it's almost warming as it goes down too because of that bitterness.
Slight little booziness to it.
Yeah.
When we brew our beers, Green Flash as a brewery is known as being, your hop forward, big, bold, above 8%, IPA or stout type brewery.
Yep.
So we wanted to make sure that we reaffirmed ourselves within the nation and say we still are who we are.
Yes, I like
that. We still make beers like this. So
perfect.
Come join us.
Yeah. So there's a lot of different stuff from Alpine, from Cellar 3, and from Green Flash. We've got more than you even see here in front of us. Alex, thanks for being here today.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate you sharing about the beers. And the only way to get to know the beers more is come on down, try them out. Elevated Beer, Wine, and Spirits here in White Bear Lake. We also have a location in South Minneapolis. Come see us, try these beers, try other beers. We'd love to chat with you. Cheers.